over. It's finished.
Your fucking game.
We are all, by any practical definition of the word, foolproof and incapable of error.
Yo, denounce all gods and put your faith in you. Let's show them how you win a game that you were made to lose. They tried to wage a war and thought that we would make a truce. Instead we mobilized and made these liars face the truth. A 10, what? Load your weapons, lace your boots. Pack your kit, be patient troops. Tonight's the night we make a move. Listen close, bide your time, remember what you're trained to do. Follow their recruits to camp and shoot whoever they salute. The air is crisp, the skies are dark and overcast. Fires light the path and cast our shadows on the overpass. The gravel crunches like we're marching over broken glass. So loud it echoes, even marching over open grass. Yeah, safe to say today's the day, cadets. Who can hunt the most heads? Make a wager, place your bets. Move as a unit, catching bodies like a safety net. And when your ammo's running low, attach your bayonets. Take your positions, it's almost time to storm the city. Watch each other's backs and always cover corners quickly. Stay in formation and push forward, follow orders swiftly. We're bound to take a couple losses because war is risky. But let your brothers be the sacrifice, like fratricide. If that's the price of freedom, well then that's the price. Purging the parasites in martyrdom, St. Valentine. Insurgents on the battle line, we're taking back our Palestine. We've reached the target, climb the walls and chain the gates. Barricade all exits except one, our snipers lay in wait. So if all else fails and we sail into stalemate, we'll drive them out one by one and use it as a fail-safe. Snail pace, preserve the hours, kill the watchmen, burn the towers. Now everyone's sleeping, we can creep in and disturb the cowards. Feed them to the dirt and flowers, bleeding, let the worms devour. Screaming that the earth is ours, this is our return to power. Enemies scatter and run, now the attack has begun. All of my archers are firing so many arrows, the shadow could black out the sun. My captains are scanning and planning the shots for the man that are manning the cannons and guns. They were not ready, we caught them off guard, cause we planned the attacks that will happen at once. We're banging our drums and we're driving them back. We keep as a team and we thrive as a pack. When it's time to react, I got soldiers behind both my shoulders, they're keeping an eye on my back. When bullets are flying and people are dying, my regiment makes sure that I am intact. I am their leader and they are my army, but I will still die for the guys, that's a fact. That's why I'm in front, leading the charge, cutting them down, you can hear me advance. There's bodies around me, they're piling up. The people behind me are clearing the path. I'm swinging my sword, they're swinging theirs. I guess that they were not nearly as fast, cause they hit the mud without a head. Seconds later it lands near in the grass, but fear in their hearts, today it's a must. There's way more of them and there's way less of us. Vultures surrounding and screeching and scrounging and picking the bones and they're settling dust. We're pushing them back, now they're getting crushed. 100 of them is like 20 of us. We're fighting for freedom and we are succeeding, cause we want it more than the enemy does. And we got the heart, they ain't got enough. Fuck it, let's show them just what they are lacking. The shit that we're packing is causing the tissue to rip off the bone. When the gristle is cracking, the bones will be snapping a piece of the skin, and the blood will spray out in the prettiest patterns. We're painting the walls of the city, then burning it, and we won't stop till the city is flat. And we blacken the sky with the smoke from the tire fires. Now it's making it harder to breathe. All of the buildings around us are crumbling, all of the dust makes it harder to see. All the survivors are trying to escape, but we blocked every exit apart from one street. All of my snipers are ready and waiting to aim for their heads when they start to retreat. That's the start of defeat. The feeling's glorious to start out underdogs and end up as victorious. Throughout the history books, the victor stays notorious, but a lieutenant's only as brave as his warriors. So let us say a prayer for all the dead departed. For those who bled for us, I'll never take their death for granted. I kept a bullet to remind me how the end had started. The city fell, the flag was raised and then we chanted. Mothers raise your daughters, fathers raise your sons. Hold down the fort by any means, my soldiers raise your guns. Come wind, come rain, sleet, hail, a blazing sun. We aim for heads, we aim for hearts, we aim for necks, we aim for lungs. And again, mothers raise your daughters, fathers raise your sons. Hold down the fort by any means, my soldiers raise your guns. Come wind, come rain, sleet, hail, a blazing sun. We aim for heads, we aim for hearts, we aim for necks, we aim for lungs till it's done.
It's over. It's finished.
Your fucking game.
We are all, by any practical definition of the word, foolproof and incapable of error.
Hello everybody, welcome to the world now, a place where they teach every little boy and girl how to solve differences with fists and loud screaming, and how to earn a living by flim-flamming and scheming. Wake me if I'm dreaming, it seems we lost morals. Nobody wants to give, it's all about making withdrawals. Things are not normal, life's turning the corner and headed towards a cliff. It was a bitch and now we mourn her. Bunch of onlookers, see them all stand about with their cameras out. Everyone's demanding clout, even though they've done nothing to earn the recognition. The internet told them they belong in that position. No education, none? Really, yes sir, they get degrees from social media professors. Know-it-alls telling you that you lack purpose, coming from a generation that can't even write in cursive.
Think about this as you bounce to the drum sound. We into the era that is a complete come down. We need to gain some ground, even just a little bit, or we're gonna raise a generation of illiterates. Think about this as you bounce to the drum sound. We into the era that is a complete come down. Need to gain some ground, even just a little bit, or we're gonna raise a generation of illiterates.
They wiped out the history, replaced it with distractions, created a divide made up of different factions, going at each other while someone reaps the benefits, a bunch of stolen assets. They won't even question it as long as there's someone to blame beside the culprits. Politicians lying to you, preaching from the pulpit. The gullible believe them, they just aren't smart enough to realize they hard to trust. They'll divide your carcass up. You really think they give a fuck about your well-being? You won't see none of the things they're guaranteeing. Empty promises in exchange for supporters. You fell for it, now you see your finances are shorter. Can't trust reporters, some have an agenda, scrambling your brain like in a blender. You won't even remember the difference between good and evil. They're dumbing down America, wisen up people.
Think about this as you bounce to the drum sound. We into the era that is a complete come down. We need to gain some ground, even just a little bit, or we're gonna raise a generation of illiterates. Think about this as you bounce to the drum sound. We into the era that is a complete come down. Need to gain some ground, even just a little bit, or we're gonna raise a generation of illiterates.
Freedom, pushing you guys.
This world of calamity, dirty looks and grudges and jealousy, and police where abuse them authority. Me the clowns when I know about variety. Boom, the youngest veteran I go murder them slow. Ragamuffin sent to call me from the bush bungalow. When I watch it make a clear out, my voice now figure out. Emerge from the darkness with me big blood to glow. Me hammer them a slam and spectate and them low. Some boy coulda big like Mamba Figaro. Bust off trigger finger, trigger and then trigger toe. A two gun me have me bust them in a stereo. Cause I got to keep on walking on the road to Zion. Hey, we got to keep it burning on the road to Zion. Clean and pure meditation without a doubt. Don't make them take you like who them took out. Jah will be waiting there, we a shout. Jah will be waiting there. Clean and pure meditation without a doubt. Don't make them take you like who them took out. Jah will be waiting there, we a shout. Jah will be waiting there. You got to keep on
seeing is haunting. Human beings like ghosts and zombies. President Mugabe holding guns to innocent bodies in Zimbabwe. They make John Pope seem godly, sacrilegious and blasphemous. In my lifetime, I look back at paths I walk, where savages fought and pastors taught. Prostitutes stomping high-heel boots and badgers scream at young black children. Stop or I will shoot. I look back and cook crack, plus cars that pass by. Jaguars, mad fly, and I'm guilty for materialism. Blacks are still up in the prison, trust that. So save me your sorries. I'm raising the army, revolutionary warfare with Damian Marley. We sparking the irons, marching the Zion. You know how Nas be, NYC, state of mind.
In this world of calamity, dirty looks and grudges and jealousy, and police where abuse them authority. Me the clowns when I know about variety. Single parents when need some charity. Youths when need some love and prosperity. Instead of broken dreams and tragedy, by any plan and any means and strategy. Say, I got to keep on walking on the road to Zion, man. Hey, we got to keep it burning on the road to Zion, man. And pure meditation without a doubt. Don't make them take you like who them to go. Jah will be waiting there, we a shout. Jah will be waiting there. Clean and pure meditation without a doubt. Don't make them take you like who them took out. Jah will be waiting there, we a shout. Jah will be waiting there. In this world of calamity, dirty looks and grudges and jealousy, and police where abuse them authority. Media clowns when I know about variety. Single parents when need some charity. Youths when need some love and prosperity. Instead of broken dreams and tragedy, by any plan and any means and strategy. Instead of broken dreams and tragedy, youths when need some love and prosperity. Instead of broken dreams and tragedy, by any plan and any means and any strategy. Hey, say, you got to keep on walking on the road to Zion, man.
Ooh, you saved my life. I appreciate that.
Another one coming in here. Down him.
I ain't never think fucking what you call it, come in here. Fucking ride shit.
But he got a check for me and a laugh. What did you expect from me? Better hurt to see another be the best for me. I'm talking music, you can't even get a text from me. Heard he checking for me, but ain't got a check for me. Had to laugh, what did you expect from me? Better hurt to see another be the best for me. I'm talking music, you can't even get a text from me. Heard he checking for me, but ain't got a check for me. Had to laugh, what did you expect from me? Better hurt to see another be the best for me. I'm talking music, you can't even get a text from me. Straight out the garden, lion hearted, never run with the snakes. See, I'm loyal to the soil, that's how I grew my estate. Most niggas just hustle backwards, steady running in place. To be great, had to embrace what I thought wasn't my fate. See, it's a school of hard knocks, I moved the package a day. Forever top of my class, it doesn't matter the weight. From the garden to grapevines, connections don't break mine. Pedal to the metal, mongoose, fuck the brake lines. Had to challenge they persona, ain't never who they claim to be. Believe half of what they show you, nothing what they say to me. It's plain to see, she know what she in my house for. Told me to take a blouse off, love running with outlaws. Bet she told you that she checking for me. Said she wants some cheddar for me, but I got something better for it. Man, this shit is real when you spit it, ain't no metaphors. Man, I get this money, shit, pedal to the metal for it. Heard he checking for me, but ain't got a check for me. Had to laugh, what did you expect from me? Bet it hurts to see another be the best for me. I'm talking music, you can't even get a text from me. Heard he checking for me, but ain't got a check for me. Had to laugh, what did you expect from me? Bet it hurts to see another be the best for me. I'm talking music, you can't even get a text from me.
I'm all about a bag and a check. If you talk, make it correct, I'll never settle for less. My mama showed me the best. I spit this shit from my chest. If I'm treasure, hand me my chest. I'm counting the way I'm blessed. If you love me, send me a text. Sometimes I be so depressed, not knowing what's coming next. Is it jello, is it death? Just know that I'll keep it fresh, I'm so real. It's coming out my flesh, I'm so real. Still dealing with the stress, just know it won't break me. Just know you can't play me. Surrounded by envy, by friends and family. Just know it won't stop me from reaching my damn dream. Life's not what it seems when it comes to this damn green, but I've been on. If you feel the vibe, sing along. In this life you gotta go through wrongs, but I feel like King Kong, cause this nigga really on.
Oh, someone on her. He went.
Yeah, then folks on him back show.
Speaking in my head, I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. Salute to those who came before me and for those that laid to rest. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. Salute to those who came before me and for those that laid to rest. It was a black Sunday, summer '93. Cypress Hill filled my midbrain with insanity. Plus the chronic doggy style, don't forget Warren G. Hip-hop was the medicine that regulates me. Taught to fight the power thanks to Public Enemy. Battle rap before Eminem drop, remember me. A few ill communications, thought I had a short shot. DMX taught me more than it's dark and hell is hot. A decent hit put me on third base like MC Search. People come to my shows now wearing and buying merch. With the Rakim, Illmatic was impossible. 50 years of hip-hop proved to be unstoppable. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. Salute to those who came before me and for those that laid to rest. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. Salute to those who came before me and for those that laid to rest. I'm a pusher of the peace thanks to Ice and T. Make the crowd say, that's a masterpiece. Gasoline dreams got me so fresh and so clean. Stepped on the scene with a lead, a pocket full of green. Labeled outcast and alien, Big Boy and Andre. A few judges did me dirty like Roxanne Shante. 96 brought dead flowers, murder after hit him up. Dayton taught me to stick and move, now I duck if you buck. Death certificate was first, then there's life after death. Made both the memories live on through our last breath. What started in the Bronx was a dream, thought impossible. 50 years of hip-hop proved to be unstoppable. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. Salute to those who came before me and for those that laid to rest. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. Salute to those who came before me and for those that laid to rest.
Yeah, the golden era, the bearer of all the rarest poems. From it was written to welcome to the Terror Dome. There will never be another public enemy, but we gon' thug it up from 93 to infinity. DJ Premier and Guru, the perfect chemistry. Remembering all of these epic moments, that energy. Learn how to roll the bump because of the phone doc. I'm independently distributed like I was on cot. You know my life, studio time, I'm in the phone box. 247, 365, it don't stop. Hip hop was like a track meet, so I picked it up, picked it up, picked it up. Black sheep. See, when I see a mic, I gotta flame the thing. Cause I'm the one like KRS and knowledge reign supreme. So get prepared, cause every fork is a mouthful. I hear the voices that tell me don't let them stop you.
I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. Salute to those who came before me and for those that laid to rest. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. I hear their voices and they're speaking in my head. Salute to those who came before me and for those that laid to rest.